And also I can purchase an ability, because I'm now getting 3 of them. I could even do my Golden Age right now. That would last until 1778. That gives more morale. I think I want to do this when I have more manpower. So I can make use of that army morale. Maybe when I go up against France. Trigger the Golden Era, trigger rule Britannia, and just go completely ape on France. Tear them a new one. Ignoring cowering distance would also be really nice. No, artillery bonus versus forts. I have a lot of artillery. Although I am probably hugely under my force limit. I am. I just need more troops. The swing plough, experimenting with new shapes and iron-covered mouldboard. A local inventor from the Inner Hebrides, Shenard Adam, has created a much lighter plough that is easier and more efficient to work with. Together with other recent innovations in the field of farming tools, the new plough promises to greatly increase the productivity of agriculture in our country. Inner Hebrides gains 2 more production. Nice. So, you are currently improving relations with only Russia. What I really want you to do is improve relations permanently with my allies. Just to keep them sweet. Seeing as I've got Bohemia and Russia on the same side right now. Hey Bohemia, who are you fighting? Hungary, Bavaria and the Pope. Who are my rivals again? I have one too few, but I could rival the Pope. And then offer to join your war and just tear the Pope a new one at sea. Is there no offer war? No. Well, in that case, what I would say is that I need to go and have a word with my minions and tell them to go fight someone. You need to go after Castilian... Oh, wait, who's this? This is the United States. You know what? I'm okay with you taking some of Castellan Canada. As much as I want Nova... Well, actually, Nova Scotia. Would you? You wouldn't. Isles? Could go after... Oh, you can finally go after Colombia. Although I'd kind of like Colombia for myself. Who's Portugal with? France and Castile. Yeah, that would be one hell of a fight. Me, Bohemia and Russia versus Castile, France and Portugal. That would be a worthy challenge of my navy. Ooh, just for that I might do it. Not right now. Let's go pick on them though. So, Nova Scotia Isles, I want you to declare war on Florida. Because Florida I think is in your area, aren't they? No, that's all Eastern America. I mean, I just want you to steal stuff. Let's be honest. So yeah, go ahead and attack Florida. Then United States. Go ahead and attack Canada. Lothian, can't fight anyone. Nova Scotia, can't fight anyone. Isles already are. Central Nova Scotia. Finally! Fight French Mexico! Yes! Do it! And take all of their stuff. Like, the Americas are just erupting in violence right now. It's great. And, ooh, more rebels. That's quite a few. Though I still have a second army over here. I was going to say we need to rebuild these armies back up to their standard template, but I still can't afford that, so never mind. The other thing I really want is to get my land maintenance up still more. I need more forts. Having one in Somerset would help, because that would stop people coming up there. One in the centre of Ireland would help people going across Ireland. Sure, that'll do. Lockex, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Maudlings. Blackfoot separatists are still causing me problems over here. When do I get my Louisiana colony? That's really the question. And when do you finish your uprising? Wait, that's Miami. Why are the Miami separatists a thing? Surely that's not with me. Oh, it is. So Miami is not in Florida. That's not confusing. I need to have a stack over here. Oh, I was sent packing. Manpower becomes more and more of a problem. Alright, so the first things first, I need another fleet of transports, because I'm kind of stretched thin on that front. So we're going to recruit another 30. $29, $30. Need to convert some stuff. Need to get some free money. And just double check I'm debt free. Oh, I'm not debt free. Well, let's pay off that first. And then nothing, because I'm still waiting for this. Although I still have 10 ships over here, which I think... Scottish East India Company. As all other nations at this time with the coastline, the Scottish tried to duplicate the efforts of the highly successful... Who? English? English? Who are they? And we get plus 10%. Cussed to India. Nice. Actually, that's the point. I was going to go after Vijayanagar at some point. No! Manpower! Stop being distracted by this. I had to take out a bunch of loans to pay for that, but it's fine. Ah, here we go. Here are the cores. Speaking of which, are there more cores I can do yet? Nope, still not. Alright. Hey, just got Europa Britannia. What is the trade steering option, diplomacy, economy options? That will make them give you some of their trade steering ability. I think. Diplomacy, economy options. I thought that was a war goal. Oh, trade steering, diplomacy. Right, sorry, yeah, that's not Rule Britannia. That's basically saying that they will give a portion of their merchant power in provinces or in trade nodes where you are both active to you. The dynasty of our noble king, Stuart, is a particularly powerful one. Although James IV, they rule our nation. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't need money. So this is talking to Russia. I don't think we particularly need any help from Romanov right now. Still 30,000 men shot. Where'd they run to? All the way up there. Oh, come on. Alright, hang on. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking it was transfer trade. Steer trade. Considering the number of trade nodes and merchants in question, 4 of the 4 merchants would be assigned to steer trade to you. Okay, so that's basically forcing that country to have their merchants steering trade for you rather than for them. So, where we're both steering trade, they would then follow their merchants in the same direction that I'm going as opposed to sending them to them. I thought that was a CB though. I didn't realise that was a diplomatic option. That's why I was confused. Looming disaster. Plutocratic coup. Burkers again. Damn it! I thought I'd quelled that uprising already. Oh, the nobility don't even exist anymore, of course. And Parliament. I still need to assign that merchant. It's 24, so in 4 years' time, the granted monopolies goes away. And then the other stuff I just have to wait on, so we have a bit of time. It's +1 per month, that means in 100 months. Which is 8-ish years. Yeah, we're fine. If you click the sword's top left, it tells you what it will do for you. You mean these? Oh, you mean... That's a sword and a hammer. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's where I was looking already. That was what I was looking at under the Dutch. It's just a different way of getting to the same thing. That's here, economy actions. Steer trade, that's what I was looking at. Hey Prath, calm down. I know you have wrath in your name, but calm down. Seriously. That's what I was looking at. So yeah, all you're doing is you're basically demanding that their merchants who are in the same nodes that you are, steer trade to your merchants instead of their merchants. I already explained that, dude. Calm down. Alright, so... Trade ships. Not the battle fleet. Right, cool. So you guys can go to Ulster. We'll meet up. Hopefully that's all of you. We'll soon find out. Yeah, still valid. We have a core province. Sac, yeah, cool. Alright. You guys. Merge. Still have another 10 ships to wait for, really? Oh, these are the 600 days rather than the 400 days where I haven't built shipyards everywhere yet. Which I should probably do, seeing as we have a silly amount of money once again. So, buildings, shipyards. I have already... Oh, there's no building space there. Screw it, we're going to build the shipyards in all the places where we get 3 more fleet power, or force limit, seeing as our limit is now 340, we have not even 200, so we're 140 under. I still need to send an army over there. How long do I have? Because this is probably going to get a little bit close. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're thrashing the French. We're thrashing Florida. We're thrashing Canada. Perfect. Alright, good stuff. Making 184 ducats a month. Trade is now 269. I still haven't like sorted out trade from India, which would probably double that, at a guess. Canals and turnpikes. Bad roads have Bad roads have long been a limiting factor for economic growth in Argyll, severely hampering the transfer of goods, people and capital. Looking to other areas, local entrepreneurs have begun to introduce toll roads to pay for maintenance. There are far-gone plans of building transportation canals to further ease the local flow of goods. So for 2,000 ducats I can get +2 in Argyll. Friendly movement speed increases by 10% for 15 years and we get local development reduction. Or we get 1 base production and the same modifiers but for 5 years shorter. So it's basically 2,000 ducats for 1 base tax. I'm not sure that 2,000 ducats is worth 1 base tax, to be quite honest with you. So, whoops. Group you guys together. So we now have a second transport fleet. Transports 2. Cool. And we're going to send you to Gwynedd. We're going to have you coming up to Gwynedd. And we'll send them those guys over. Miami has now finished. Oh, come on, get me this Louisiana colony. Jump on the ships, send the ships over as close as possible, which I guess would be Unami. Golden Helmet Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. I missed that one a couple of minutes ago. Welcome to the Mordlings. Conversion successful. Good. Continue. And I can invest in a new idea. Being only 5 years away, and this is a very important one. There is more force limit, which leads to the discipline. No, I'm going to hold off. Are you pirating your own people? I mean, I've noticed that keeps on flagging up. Yeah, I think you're just... Yeah, you basically are pirating your own people. Rebels are close to enforcing demands. Yes, I'm aware of that fact. Some more livestock. Do I have any others I can do? So I haven't done Faith's Bastion because I've never been Defender of the Faith, and also that 100% religious unity is going to be nigh on impossible. North Sea Trade we've already done. Cod Wars. I need to own Northern Isles, which is Iceland, which isn't undoable, and then the Darien scheme. Oh, damn it! Portuguese Colombia beat me to it. California's completely rebel. They're only peasants. But those are the only ones that I'm missing out on. Oh no, and no wait, I've done that already. It's a big green tick kind of gives that away. So it's just those two plus rule Britannia, which I don't want to do until we actually get into a fight worthy of being Britannia. Although we won't be Britannia. How on earth did they take Honduras? Privateers are stealing more and more money from me. I really need to just go up in tech to this Diplo so I can get the great frigates and just upgrade all the things. So at this point I am just going to start saving cash. Also that merchant still hasn't been allocated properly. Do I need from here? Aiden's already being done. We just have so little power over there. Ceylon is another one that would be really nice. Most of the money from Malacca is already being pushed forwards. Although I'm not actually saying where it's going. We could be pushing that money straight over to Zanzibar, where it's then being pushed forwards. So you know what? Transfer trade power from Malacca. It's still worthwhile, considering we own 22% of that node, seeing as we are growing larger. Those rebels are still close. And also technology admin. We're way ahead of time. I don't think that's worthwhile. Right, over here. We need to take anything which has been captured by Miami, which is just St. Louis for now. St. Louis. St. Louis? St. Louis. And Louisville is just rebelled up. Spice trade. Oh, hello. Discovery of the East Indian trade route has ushered in an age of spice trade. With the new routes available, controlling the flow of spices like pepper or cinnamon has become more important than ever. And I got this one! A free 1,400 ducats, 20 prestige, and price of spices has just gone up by 50%. We now have East India trade route, which gives us another 5% trade efficiency as well. So our trade income is now at 267. Ooh, that's rather nice. And how close are we to them enforcing? It's getting there. 7 months only. Need to be quick, guys. but we should be fine. And there it is. Miami has been defeated. Now I just need to deal with the Blackfoot. Oops. I'm actually going to be in those two. Did you take a chunk of land from Mexico? One province. Okay. Nova Scotia is still at war with Florida. That's fine. And America's still at war with Canada. Good. Free advisor, military. So this is someone that we are going to have to pay over the odds for. Worthy investment, though. And I do have a free colonist, whom I think I want to send up here. Just so we can get this squared out and actually build... Scottish Great Lakes. That's actually kind of a cool name. We could call this... Lakey Nova Scotia? Nova Scotia Lakes! There we go! I like it. Because it's like we own the Lake District anyway. So this can be the Nova Scotia Lakes. Mamelukes have rivaled me. Interesting. So has France. Damn it! I had it for like a month! Decline of the spice trade. With an increasing amount of competitors in the spice markets under the availability of the once extremely rare spices, apparently not that rare, of the East have increased drastically in the West. While some have tried to stabilise the spice prices by burning what they produce or imposing stricter rules for its export, it now seems clear that the profitability of the business has taken a permanent downturn. At least I got the free cash. Joining the army is usually an automatic death sentence. If you actually survive the various illnesses and poor rations, then someone will come along and shoot you in the battle, usually enemy troops. With this in mind, people aren't that keen on signing up, but Lennox Graham uses their talents to persuade yet more men to join the colours. So we can gain stability or prestige. I will take the stability. We are now at +3. Marvellous. Meanwhile, this estate is still going away in 2 years' time, so we're still good. And more converting. Do it. And all of the rebels are gone. We're just waiting for a bit more time. Marvellous. Another conversion. So really what I should be doing is the fetishists, not the totemists, because these are the guys who are in the coastal trade nodes. So Safala, I forgot I had rebels over here. So Safala is definitely one that needs to be converted, as long as you are one that is in fact possible. You are, good. Right, where's my second army? So both of my armies are over here. So let's go and lift the siege first of all. And that was another colony done. Some more canals. Again. Although this is Amsterdam. So Amsterdam wants canals. I mean, just for the city that it is like the canal city, I will spend my 2 grand on that and screw it, just go and attack. Like, we have more than enough troops here. Plus defensive bonuses means this should all be in our favour. Come on. There we go. We arrived. Oh boy. And the Pope is no longer embargoing me. That's very nice of the Pope. And also, we are way ahead of time now. We have enough admin. You know what? We're still going to spend this on development. Or just do it in the cheap... Oh, in fact, Derby. Derby definitely wants to get promoted. Derby really wants the extra production. Like so. Hey, Cold Rage. And Sandusky is also self-sustaining, so these colonies could both do with being recalled. So that I could send the people out to other more worthy areas. Can I still take over Argentina? I totally could. Although, it would be kind of difficult, admittedly. Let's start staking our claim to South America. How's the game going? It's going well. And my colonies are at war with their colonies, stealing land slowly but surely. Yeah, it's good. We haven't had our massive naval production jump forward just yet. We're still 3 years away from there. Little Egypt has risen up. I'm still short on manpower. That's really where the problems lie, is manpower issues. Base tax in Kent. And I have a costly trade embargo against Lithuania, with whom I am no longer rivals, and I really don't need to be embargoing you. Right. Bengal, the Mamluks, or the Papal States. I think it's going to be the Mamluks, because we're both going to be fighting over that area soon. Although, Bengal's a bit further away. I think I still want to go up to Vijayanagara at some point. But the Mamluks just makes far more sense right now, especially because I would like to embargo you. Besides, they're embargoing me as well, so screw them. You go there, you go there. I think that is going to be the next major war, is we're going to angle for an attack on Marahan here, which is going to take a great deal of our numbers, and I think I am going to be trying to call in the Russians for that. I doubt that Bohemia would do much in it. So the Russians can go and beat down the Mamelukes while I go for the land itself. Oh, hang on. Sunni can still be converted. Mozambique. Do it. Queen Consort Regency. How old is my heir again? 10. He's good though, 553. And the Queen Consort's not terrible herself, so we're all good. It's 5 years. That's 5 years in which I cannot declare war, which is slightly disappointing. But that just gives me time to build up my navy. World map ruled by the Highlanders. Exactly! And conversion successful. You're already Anglican, so let's switch you. Likewise. Okay, those are all done. The other thing which I should probably do over here is build a bunch of stock exchanges. Just so we can control more of the node. And much the same over here. These all need to be upgraded. Just so we can get the automatic node control. Although we're at 54%, which is going to be where one of my merchants is coming from. We're at 25% of Zanzibar. Oh, wait, Zambezi is not the same node as Zanzibar. Okay. So in fact, with that in mind, Mozambique has a workshop. So let's go ahead and give you that. So you can build one more building here. Same as here. One more military. Build me stock exchange. Criminal lane. Already has one. Sofala. Same thing. You need... oh, you need a lot more. Let's get rid of the docks. And build you a stock exchange instead. And you are building a stock exchange already. Good. Royal Marriage from Bohemia. Absolutely. Conversions. Right. Next place to look will be over here. I mean, really? Do we control any other centers of trade? No. I unfortunately actually did not take them last time.